Hello again. Well, this time we're back to move on to the blended whiskies, Chivas Regal. And it's very appropriate that we're here at Strathyla today because the Strathyla single malt is actually the most important malt in the Chivas Regal whiskies. Chivas Regal was first created exactly 100 years ago in 1909 in Aberdeen. So Chivas Regal has always been a blended whisky which has been dominated by the Speyside malts, the sweet, floral, fruity style that Speyside is famous for. These days we don't have a base in Aberdeen, but here in Keith this is now regarded as the home of Chivas Regal. Chivas has a very distinctive style of blending. As I said, dominated by the Speyside malts, giving a lovely, rich smoothness to any of the Chivas expressions. We're going to start with the most well-known one, which is the Chivas Regal 12-year-old. We sell more than 50 million bottles of this every year, and it really is the whisky that created and defined the 12-year-old category, and I think it's still the benchmark expression for 12-year-old blended whiskies. So let me put a little into the glass. Not too deep a colour, sort of deep straw colour, but not as dark as many whiskies. And quite light and quite elegant on the nose. Without the water, there's a little spiritiness about it. But when we add the water, take it down to about 20% alcohol. And that really opens it up, and you can get all of those luscious, ripe apple aromas. Absolutely lovely. And a lot of vanilla coming through as well, because of course many of the whiskies that we include in the blend, such as Strathyla and Glenlivet, a lot of these whiskies are matured in bourbon barrels. And on the palate, it really is one of the most approachable whiskies you'll ever find. Very, very smooth. And it's a whisky that can be enjoyed in many different ways. I really always drink it with a little water, maybe not quite as much as this if I'm drinking it, but I always add some water. Fine with some ice on a nice warm day, which we do sometimes get here in Speyside, or even as a base for a long drink, a whisky cocktail. It really is a very versatile whisky, and I still think it's by far the best in this category of Scotch whisky. Smooth and rich, with just a hint of luxury about it. Slàinte mhath.